Christmas and welcome back to another episode of PTV. I'm Allie Van Kooten.
And I'm Lizzie Sauer. Allie, you've probably heard of that Christmas song that goes, "Deck the halls with boughs of holly," right?
Yep.
Well, I haven't seen any boughs of holly throughout the halls of PHS, but SA classes have decorated their classroom doors. Here's more on that.
We used seams as a measuring stick.
To spread holiday cheer in the halls of PHS, Student Council had their annual door decorating contest.
We are decorating the doors for Christmas. We do this every year to get into the Christmas spirit at the school, and our essays have a competition to see who can have the best door decoration.
After essay classes finish decorating their doors, the judging begins.
This year we chose Mr. Bowman and Kylie as our judges, and when the door decorating is done on the set date that we emailed out, they will go around that afternoon and see who has the best in the categories, like most spirited or most creative.
The winner for the most creative door was Miss Pockbeer's door. The winner for the most original door is Mr. Swenson's door. And the winner for the best Christmas-themed door is Mrs. Coleman's door. The winners of this contest received a nice treat.
The winners just got snacks one day during essay, just kind of a fun way to appreciate what they did. They did a really good job this year.
For PTV, this is Carson Lytle.
Another way the Christmas vibe is being spread this year is with festive songs sung by PHS vocal students.
Here's a look at this year's winter concert.
The PHS vocal students showcased their hard work and talents at this year's winter concert.
I thought it went fairly well. I just love the spirit of Christmas, and so the little mistakes kind of just drift off, and it doesn't really matter as much because it's just really fun music.
Students practiced for weeks to prepare for this performance.
We've been preparing for a really long time. I think we started maybe after Thanksgiving or maybe even before Thanksgiving. It took a lot of work, especially to learn a new song and then learn a dance to that song.
For some students, particular songs are more fun to sing.
My favorite song was probably Like It's Christmas, which is the one we danced to, because it's a lot of fun and we get to really do a lot with it and dance with it, and it's really fun.
Concerts like this are not only important for the students to show their improvements, but they are also an opportunity to simply enjoy performing for others.
For me, it's the traditions we're building. It's fun to kind of gauge the growth from year to year and see where we're at, and just bring back songs that all the kids know and love.
I think it's fun to do because I like performing for people, and I like, having them enjoy it, and just being up in front of people and singing something, especially during Christmas time, is just really fun.
For PTV, this is Austin Durking.
Some of our PHS singers not only participated in the winter concert on Monday, but they were also a part of the community cantata.
The cantata is a community-wide concert sponsored by First National Bank and Trust. Take a look at how this year's cantata went.
Members of our community came together to share their talents and spread the Christmas message at this year's Christmas cantata.
The community cantata is something that happens every year. It's a chance for anybody in Phillips County to get together and sing a Christmas concert. It's religious-based, so it just kind of gets you in the spirit for Christmas.
Preparations for a concert like this takes a lot of time and effort.
We've been working on this cantata, preparing since the beginning of October. Groups get together, the group gets together every Sunday afternoon at the Methodist Church, and we practice. And so we kind of put out an invitation in the early fall that anybody who's interested can come and join, and then we just work every single week, and that's it. Just an hour a week is to get ready for it.
This performance helps spread the joy of the Christmas season.
I think the music added to the holiday spirit, and we're saying about the joy, and we're talking about the joy, the hope, the life it brings. So I think that the music itself and the meaning behind it adds to the holiday season.
I think it adds a lot to the holiday spirit. You know, it's an early Christmas concert, and so it's kind of a nice transition from Thanksgiving into Christmas, but also it just brings the community out, brings everybody together, just kind of reminds you of the reason for celebrating.
For PTV, this is Andrew LaRue.
Hi, I'm Erin Johnson, and welcome to an episode of Rapping Rappers, a game where we see who can rap the best and who can rap the best in a competition for a gift card. Let's see what our first contestants, Trace and Heather, can do.
My name is Heather. I'm rapping a present.
My name is Trace, and I'm not very pleasant.
Going down the corners. Gotta make the edges clean.
I'm the better rapper because she ain't too keen.
You're hardly dashing through the snow. Oh, it didn't stick because you're way too slow. Mine's really bad. That these are ripped.
You're doing too much. You don't have no flow. Well, I guess I'm gonna beat you then.
Any more stuff to say? I think it's time to go.
I'll just beat you real fast then, but that doesn't rhyme.
And then we don't have to slow. Oh!
My name is Liz, a for real PTV whiz. I tell you what is with the school biz.
Okay, stop. There might be a reason they didn't choose you to be a rapping rapper.
I know, it's because I'm too talented, right?
Right. Although PHS might not be full of talented rappers, several students shine in a new contest held between community classes. Here's more of that.
To challenge students' critical thinking skills, a new community challenge was implemented.
Challenges are we had to build our paper airplanes, one for distance, one for time aloft, one for accuracy, one for aerobatics.
Team building is an important part of community, and this challenge hopes to bring all students together.
The communities were to work as a group, as a team, to build the best design for all four categories, and knowing that they'd all be scored, and the winning team of all four challenges would receive a prize or some sort of reward.
My hope is that it's not the same students that are, maybe successful at dodgeball. Maybe it's going to be a different group that is successful at building these airplanes.
For PTV, this is Connor Breyer.
Hey guys! Every home has potential. Yeah, it's not enough just to create your perfect space. You need to protect your dream of home ownership. With the American Family Insurance Home Quote Tool, it's easier than ever to get a customized policy designed for your future.
This is great.
American Family Insurance.
What are you hoping to get for Christmas, Allie?
I'm hoping for an Xbox, but I'll settle for some fuzzy, comfy socks, too.
Wow, that's quite a range. For some families, providing gifts for their children during the holidays can be a challenge. And to help alleviate that burden, First National Bank held a Christmas is Sharing event.
Sophie M. explains how PHS is also helping that cause. Take a look.
This year, to get in the Christmas spirit, staff at PHS are helping out the community.
I thought that I could ask Mr. Bowman if we could have a jean week, and everybody that would participate would donate $1 for each day they wore jeans. With that money, we would pick like the angel tree, or they call it the snowman here. So we went and picked 2 males and 2 females, and we donated our money towards gifts for them.
Giving back during Christmas is important to the PHS staff and teachers.
Giving back to the community is really important, I think, and I think this is a special way to do it.
For PTV, this is Sophie M.
If you're looking for a unique gift to give this season, you might want to watch this next segment about a toy maker in Logan.
For Logan, Kansas resident Gail Lormeyer, what started as a simple hobby turned into something that has brought great joy not only to himself, but others as well.
All my woodworking started out as small stuff like chairs, little tables and stuff for my children. And then people came around and asked if I could do this for them, make some shelves, various items and stuff like that. And that's how I got really started in it.
Lormeyer enjoys using his woodworking talents to make all kinds of toys, from smaller projects like cars and helicopters to larger projects like cattle trucks and boom cranes. But his biggest joy from this hobby is making others happy.
The most enjoyment I get out of doing this is seeing people's faces light up when they buy, and the smiles they have on them, and the product that they're taking home with them to put on their mantles or have the kids play with them and stuff. But that's the most enjoyment I get.
Lormeyer spends a lot of time and money crafting these toys.
So this one, in reality, I've probably spent over $100 on just material. This one takes about 75 hours. I priced this one at 125 before I really, so I gotta stick with that. But this unit here would probably be over $200. I tell my customers that buy that if something breaks, I can fix it, and it won't cost them anything.
Although Lormeyer makes the toys with the intention to sell them, he isn't concerned about making profit from his work.
It's a hobby that you spend a lot of money on. I don't know how much I spend a year, but it's a lot. And I'll never come close to making a profit on it, and I don't intend to. Like I said before, just seeing people enjoy it is payment enough.
For PTV, this is Maverick Hedrick.
Maybe Santa ought to commission him to help out the elves in all of their toy making.
We should have told Santa that when he was in town with his reindeer.
Santa was in town?
Yep. He still had a few girls and boys to talk to in this area, and he wanted to show his reindeer the correct route.
This next story shows us more.
The Spread Christmas Cheer First National Bank made special arrangements with Santa and one of his reindeer to visit Phillipsburg.
This is the second year that we've brought the reindeer to Phillipsburg, and the reason we started it was because of COVID. Last year the kids couldn't sit on Santa's lap and do things like that, so we were trying to think of a way that we could still bring the holiday spirit and the holiday magic to town. So we found the reindeer and thought that that was a great idea to do. The reindeer come from Towanda, Kansas, which is down by Wichita. They're called Dash-Away reindeer.
Both adults and children enjoyed this event.
The best part is seeing the little kids' faces. This year we added a Santa Claus, and they just get so excited when they come up and see the reindeer, and it just really helps them believe in the magic of Christmas.
For PTV, this is Jalen Miller.
Welcome back to another episode of Rapping Rappers, a game where we see who can rap the best and who can rap the best. Our next contestants are Mr. Kinney and Mr. Burrish. Let's see what they got.
My name is Andy and I came to rap. You ain't gonna put up with none of your crap.
Ooh, my name is Joe, I like to flow. Give me the mic and I'll show ya.
That wasn't great, but I ain't gonna hate. Take it back over and we'll see what you got.
I like that word hate because it does rhyme with great, but you're really good at rapping.
Rapping and rapping, having some fun. Almost a Christmas break and school will be done.
Greatest time of year is Christmas break. I don't have to look at.
Don't have to look at what?
Ugly mugs like Joe the Thug.
I'm hoping you're about done. My rapping is through. I'm not gonna win the love gift card, but maybe, can you?
Shorty shorts out. I'm all done rapping. Good job, Joseph.
Of course, gift giving is a big tradition of Christmas, but having big family dinners is also a fun part of the holidays.
And for one lucky winner, putting food on the table for Christmas is going to be a whole lot cheaper. Here's why.
Early on Saturday morning, the Rotary Club put on their annual grocery grab.
So the grocery grab is a fundraiser that we do every year. So it's the 8th annual grocery grab. And what happens is it's a fundraiser. Each member has to sell 25 tickets, and if they don't sell them, they have to buy them back. The grocery grab is a 5-minute shopping spree where you can only grab 2 of one item. You get 1 minute in the meat market, and you can't buy like lottery tickets, smokes, stuff like that.
This year's grocery grab winner was Dana Gramman, and she came in ready with a game plan.
My game plan is to start in the frozen food section, return that cart, head to the meat department, spend my minute there, and then fill the rest of my time in the other aisles. I'm going to focus on some of the non-perishable stuff, so dry noodles, canned goods, that sort of thing.
Finally, it was almost time for this year's shopping spree to begin.
The shopper has 5 minutes, starting now.
Dana put phase 1 of her plan into action as she raided the frozen food aisle first, picking out pizzas and pot pies. After filling her cart, she grabbed a new one and began picking out her choice of fresh meats from the back of the grocery store. Finally, she ran down the various aisles picking out cereal, Pop-Tarts, and non-perishables as her time quickly ticked away.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
In her post-game interview, she wishes she would have used her available time much better.
I did, but I ran out of time. I wanted to hit the baby food and formula. I wanted to hit more of the canned goods, the noodles, that sort of thing. So I'm a little disappointed I didn't get there. Maybe next time I'd shift a little less time in the frozen food department.
With her final total at $910 even, she plans to donate all of the food to the Phillipsburg Food Pantry.
The Lord has blessed my husband and I with good jobs so that we've always been able to provide for our families. And I've never, fortunately, had to worry about where my next meal came from. And so I felt this was the perfect time to pay it forward to our community.
For PTV, this is Jeremy Ford.
I would have been headed straight to the Pop-Tart aisle.
Of all the delicious foods in White's, you would have filled your cart with Pop-Tarts.
Yes, and I'm not ashamed to admit it.
Okay, good for you. And good for you filming this winter formal last weekend.
Thanks! Let's take a look back to see how that went in this next segment.
This Saturday, PHS hosted their annual winter formal dance.
The best part was when they played Taylor Swift, because I was dancing and Taylor Swift is like my favorite ever, so.
All night, the DJ took suggestions from students. Some students and even teachers got into the swing of things very fast. Stuka was very happy with the turnout.
Well, not having it last year, I was really glad that we were able to have it this year, and I think we are up to over 110 kids, so I think it was a really good turnout.
By the end of the night, most students were up and out of their seats dancing.
One hop this time. One hop this time.
Overall, this year's winter formal was a success.
I think it's going really well. It's a lot of fun. I've been dancing the whole night.
For PTV, this is Allie Van Kooten.
Hi, I'm Erin Johnson, and welcome back to another episode of Rapping Rappers, the game where we see who can rap the best and who can rap the best. Mr. Kinney and Mr. Burrish really showed us how it was done in that last segment, but let's see if our next contestants, Sophie and Kyla, can top it.
Mary, Mary, had a lamb, went to go smoke some ham, went to town to get some jam, and just like that, alakazam. Christmas is gonna be here in a flam. Christmas, Christmas, holly jolly, rhymes with folly, and rhymes with folly. Folly, folly, snow is falling. Fa la 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 la. It's jolly jolly. Let's have a ball this Christmas. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's wrap some presents and give back to the peasants. Peasants, who are the peasants? Peasants are you, peasants are me, and we're gonna leave them some gifts under the tree.
Looking back, it's obvious that Mr. Burrish, or should I say MC Burrish, was the best rapper. The best rapper, though? kind of hard to pick. You should probably work on that, PHS. Sophie M's going to walk away with a gift card for the best rapper. Thanks for watching Rapping Rappers.
Now it's time for our PTV Sports Report with Jeremy and Joel Ford.
Hey Panther fans, welcome to our PTV Sports Update. I'm Joel Ford.
And I'm Jeremy Ford. PHS winter sports have started, and the Panthers are off to a powerful start in both basketball and wrestling.
Our wrestlers started their season by winning 2 duels in Beloit and then winning the Osborne tournament.
They also went 5-2 at the Colby Duel tournament to finish 5th of 18 teams, and last weekend they finished 2nd as a team at Abilene.
Last night, the PHS wrestlers hosted Trigo. Take a look at how that went.
Heading into the Christmas break, Phillipsburg had one final duel against Trigo.
I think we wrestled really well. I wish we could have had more matches, but that's just the way it goes sometimes wrestling teams that don't have as many guys.
It would have been nice to have our 6-pounder, but Theo got injured, Damien got injured. Injuries happen in this sport a lot. It is what it is. I couldn't ask for a better outcome besides us winning every match.
The Panthers had a strong showing with wins from Bella Kazee, Kevin Russell, and Cole Keaton.
The girls won their duel. Bella had a second period pin. Ellie's girl got sick, so she won by forfeit. Boys, they had a lot of opens. We only wrestled 4 matches there. But great effort all the way through.
Did pretty well, I guess. I pinned my kid. Best thing I think I did was hitting my headlock, so.
The wrestlers hope to come back from break better than ever and ready to work.
Just getting into January, I hope everybody comes back after break rejuvenated, wanting to get back in the room and, do things and get back on target, because our January is just filled big time with tournaments and tough tournaments, and, just to keep progressing like we are to get to our end goal, and that's qualify a bunch for state and bring home some hardware.
I really just hope we keep improving and getting better. We're a really young team with just a few seniors, and then mostly sophomores and freshmen. So if we keep improving, it's really going to say a lot about, what's coming ahead.
For PTV, this is Joel Ford.
Our girls wrestling team is making their mark too. Sophomore Bella Kazee remains undefeated on the season as she picked up another win last night. She also took first place at Abilene.
Speaking of girls, our girls basketball team has started strong with a 5-1 record so far. Their only loss came from state-ranked Central Plains in a close semifinal game of the Amos Morris tournament. Last Friday, the girls played Plainville. Here's more on that.
The girls basketball team traveled to Plainville to compete. The Lady Panthers started the game off great with shots like this 3 from senior Emma Honeycutt. In the second quarter, Taryn Sides gets a good pass to Trinity Gross, who then takes it in for 2. Taryn also takes this one home with this layup in the third quarter. Trinity Gross seals the deal with this free throw in the fourth quarter. The Lady Panthers secure the win with a score of 71-10.
Well, overall, I thought we did pretty well. We got out to a really good start early, got our hands on some steals, and were able to finish some easy baskets, so a good start never hurts.
It's kind of like a hard game to, focus on like the fundamentals, focus on what you need to work on, but I think we came out and we pounded it on them pretty well.
The coaches and players are hoping to learn from this game for future games.
Well, I think just our overall patience on offense. I thought we rushed some shots. The girls had some open shots, and I can't fault them for taking them. But I wanted them to maybe work the offense a little bit more. Worked for an easier shot.
I think defense and rebounding are 2 main things, and just moving the ball and running our offense.
For PTV, this is Luke Hoover.
Our boys team also had a great start to the season as we brought home the championship plaque from the Amos Morris tournament by beating the host team Russell in the final seconds of the game. After starting the season 4-0, we let Ellis steal one away from us to put our record to 4-1.
Then, we played Plainville last Friday, and it was just a wee bit closer than the girls' game. Take a look.
The Panther boys tipped off against the Cardinals at Plainville. The boys started the game off right with this bank shot from junior Devin Johnson. Junior Julia Stutterheim kept the ball rolling in the second quarter with this three. Junior Devin Johnson struck again in the third quarter with this shot. Senior Joel Ford popped this one up in the fourth quarter for three to go on to win the game 65-58.
That's what our guys come out and played hard, and we pressed them right away and tried to use our depth, our advantage. Third quarter they come out with some energy and got it back tied. Going into the fourth quarter, then we started out the fourth quarter with 6 or 8 quick points and got the lead, and we were fortunate to keep the lead to the end.
The players are hoping to learn and improve as their season goes along.
I think we just need to work on working the ball and getting better shots and less turnovers, moving the ball better.
I think we need to improve on our defense a little bit, closing out and stuff, rebounding especially.
For PTV, this is Luke Hoover.
Our basketball teams will be back in action after the holiday break when we travel to Beloit on January 4th. If you want more PTV sports information and updates, be sure to go to myphillipscountyonline.com sports page. And while you're scrolling through that site, don't forget to check out my sports blog.
That's all the time we have for our sports update today. I'm Joel Ford.
And I'm Jeremy Ford.
Go Panthers!
Olive Bovey Furniture and Appliance in Phillipsburg wishes you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Shop hometown, locally owned Olive Bovey for the holidays. Find savings on Lazy Boy recliners, sofas and love seats, Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid appliances, and Forever Bedding, Justice, and Rasonic Bedding, and bedroom furniture. Olive Bovey also offers one of the region's largest selection of floor covering. They thank you for making 2021 a great year. Olive Bovey Furniture and Appliance, West Highway 36 in Phillipsburg.
This is the last day of school for 2021. We hope you all have a safe and healthy Christmas break.
But before we sign off, we thought we would bring you one more fun Christmas segment, so take a look.
I heard there was a secret test that teachers gave with 3 days left, but you went home and didn't study, did you? Now clear your desks, a pencil and pen. When you get the test, you may begin. And everyone said, where is Christmas break? Where's Christmas break? Where's Christmas break? Where's Christmas break? Where's Christmas break? There's 2 days left, but they don't care. They slap down a packet and say, start there. How are we supposed to get all of this finished? When the bell rings, I let out a sigh. I grabbed my stuff and said goodbye. This is the longest 2 days of my life. Where's Christmas break? Where's Christmas break? Where's Christmas break? Where's Christmas break? It's the final day and we're all done. The teachers are even ready to run. We're all just waiting in anticipation. We're counting it down as we all wait. parade. We're ready to get to this big day. The bell rings and we all yell hallelujah. It's Christmas break. It's Christmas break. It's Christmas break. It's Christmas break.
That's all for today's episode. I'm Allie Van Kooten.
And I'm Liz Sauer. Have a Merry Christmas and
stay classy, Phillipsburg High!
In our area, ranching and farming are more than just jobs. They represent family traditions and a way of life. They are an essential part of our community. At First National Bank and Trust, community is what matters most. From agriculture to education, we support those who make our community one to be proud of and a place to call home. First National Bank and Trust, where community matters most.
We're here for you.
Firebolt Ag, located in Phillipsburg and in Norton, is a full-service fertilizer and chemical company that is here to help you increase your yields and profits. Count on Firebolt Ag to provide you professional and friendly service. We also provide cash marketing with our ag consultant and have options for crop insurance as well. Firebolt Ag, farmers helping farmers succeed.
At Rogers & Associates Insurance, we serve the Midwest. We offer home, auto, commercial, and farm insurance policies and provide solid options for life and health insurance. For those unexpected life events like hail, wind, deer crashes, fender benders, and the little things in between, we can help you ensure what matters most in your life. Let us help you design a plan that meets your needs and budget. Visit us online or call us at 1-800-569-0118 to learn more.
The American dream has changed over the years, but Farmers National Bank has not. This is Jean Ann Wagner. Farmers National Bank has been backing the American dream for over 100 years. Tell us what you'd like to accomplish, and we'll work with you to achieve it. As we celebrate 100 years, it's never been about us. It's always been about our customers and their successes. That's the American dream. We're Farmers National Bank in Phillipsburg, Agra, Logan, Kensington, Stockton, and Atwood, member FDIC.